Warning: this series was recorded live and remains uncensored, and therefore may contain language and discussion that is not suited to a workplace environment.
Just kill inside.
Alright, so g'day again guys, and welcome to episode 5 of Dragon Run with me, Quimby. And I've just been doing the whole domestic thing up here, coming up, tending to my crops in there. There was only like 4 that were actually grown, so I collected them up, made it into some extra bread, combined it with the bread that I picked up in the dungeon, spread these things out a little bit more because they'd grown, and I've been planning out what I want to do with this farm. I haven't actually started anything yet, and I'll probably use a few jumps this time because it could get a little bit tedious. So yeah, I picked up a few cool things during my little adventure last episode. The Ender Pearl being the chief among those cool things. That'll be essential for getting into the end, which is kind of the whole point. And got a few extra bones, which is great because that helps along with the farming. And some string. I'll make a bow and fishing rod. Some redstone. I've still got lots of wood, and a whole bunch of ores cooking. No longer cooking, but a whole bunch of ores nonetheless. And so anyway, what I was thinking with this farm is originally I was going to put it upstairs somewhere, but I think upstairs will be mainly reserved for it'll just be too much of a pain in the butt to keep dragging myself up there all the time to get the wheat. And so I thought that I might go all Dexter's Lab on it, and I'm gonna have to clear out this stuff first. But basically what I want to do is come down here, clean all this up a little bit, smash out this middle bit here, build a farm here, and put in a skylight, and safen up. Safen up down there. Let's start doing that right now by getting rid of this skeleton. Getting rid of this skeleton. Go left. Ah, there you are. Good job. I'll kill you at my there we go. Kill you at my leisure, or so I thought, until you shoot me in the face. And there's a zombie around, so we'll go kill this zombie. And whoa! Okay. Ooh, 2 zombies. Or we'll get surprised by both of them and lose half our health. Alright. Both good plans. Now let's put some lights around. Is it a glitch or another zombie? Glitch. Haha. Alright. Hopefully... oh no! They're going to be able to get up through there. Haven't got enough dirt to seal it off, but I haven't got enough sword to chop them down. Oh no! Lots... Alright, bail! Different plan. Different plan. That was a crappy plan. Not that plan anymore. I can... no. I'm just gonna get nailed if I try to do that. No, I can't make any TNT. Can I get them to fight each other? That's a pretty dangerous plan. That's a terrible plan. What am I thinking? Whoa, uh-oh. Go away, please. I'm trying to figure out how to kill you guys. Go away. And, well, there's one down at least. I will eat this bread, because I'm just kind of... yeah, softening myself up for them at the moment. Ah! I thought that was a skeleton. Instead it was my torch. Well, where are you guys? Alright, you're over there. Okay, come out. Can't jump up there. Chop! Chop! Yes! Now, where's your friend? Oh, good. They're fighting. That's fine. That is fine with me. Or fine by me. Whatever. Don't care. See you guys later. Thank you very much for playing. Okay. Do I have... Yeah, I got some sand. I've lived right next to a desert, so I can waste this stuff if I want to. Ah, another skylight. Okay, so let's safeten up this part. And then we'll build our farm over there. Let's do this really quickly. I might cut this if there's nothing of interest down here. And there's not. But, you know, it only took 2 seconds anyway. So, alright, I'll be back in a minute after I clear out that little bit there, and then we can get started on this farm and make something cool. See you in a minute. Okay, so I've done a little bit of work on the farm, or at least just clearing out the area, and yeah, I just wanted to give you a little status report. You'll notice here there's a little big hole in the ground that'll be relevant in a second. I'll show you why there's a hole there. First off, this part here I've replaced with a skylight. It wasn't too hard. Ripped out all this bit of wall here and all the messy bit of dirt. I cleared this out a little bit and discovered there was a little cave back here. There's nothing exciting up in this little cave. Just kind of goes around the corner there and it's just all stone. And this will most likely be where the farm goes. Over here I started to clear this out as like a storage area. I can shove a bunch of chests and have, you know, my dirt and my cobble and, you know, all that fun stuff. And it was in clearing this out that I got rid of a whole bunch of this gravel and opened a hole conveniently next to my what's it called, infinite spring. So that means I can stick some ladders here and have like an entry, or do something with it at least. I'll have so I don't have to walk all the way down and around to get into my storage thing if I want to use something for crafting up there. So I'm not entirely sure what I'm going to be doing over here. I might drop this another level to be square with that stuff. Stick a little entrance there and a doorway into the storage room. I might build my farm here. I'll raise the ceiling as well, so I got a little bit more room to work with. And if I lower this down one, I should be level. Yeah, I'll be level with here, so I can make like a little bridge across, and if there's anything useful down that way, I'll have access to it. And I was thinking, I don't really know what to do with this little bit here. Maybe like a little ornate stairwell or something of that description. But in here, I think I will stick my enchanting table, which we'll do fairly soon, so we can reap the benefit of well, not cursed, but enchanted objects, tools, weapons, you know, that sort of thing. Ooh, zombie. Has the skeleton despawned? Cool. Yeah. Looks like there's another entrance over there. It's a little bit of light down there. Yeah, it might be something cool. Should I check it out now? I'll have a quick look. And I'll use my sword to look. Hello, how are you? I'm just visiting. Nice house you have here. I think I'll annex it. What do we got down here? Oh my. Yeah, it's a bit larger than I thought. Oh, you're shooting me across that. You gonna walk down? Or are you guys smarter than... Whoa, okay. Smarter than I am. Wow. That must have just gone straight past my head. What have we got here? I still got my armor on, so it's no biggie if I get attacked. And I'll eat up my last piece of wheat, because I know I've got a couple of pieces already grown, and I've got some bone meal there. Well, some bones I can turn into bone meal. Yeah. Yeah, I'm bound to find a use for this space. Still cool. There's bound to be something cool down there. There's obviously some lava lighting, or maybe a light glitch, or another shaft to the surface, but whatever. And I think, just for safety's sake, I'll pillar this. Oh! Ow! So nothing can get across that way. Go away. Thank you. Whoa! Ow! Can they get past that? I'll add another layer. There. Oh, I added a stair. Oh well, who cares? Ooh, bit of lag. Alright, anyway, I'll keep working and I'll catch you guys up later. Okay, so I've done a little bit of work down there. You can see a little bit here through the skylight. We'll go down and have a look at it in a second. And ah, no. Come on. Don't blow up my skylight though. Yeah, go away please. Okay, cool. We'll have to set up the library soon too, so we can start using some of this experience. And we got that spawner down in the first set of... Wow! Holy hell. It's like, does anybody watch the Land of the Lost series by Maximus Decimus, or whatever he calls it? Well, Max. Yeah, yeah, if you watch that series, it's kind of like the creepers are conspiring against... Oh, actually, I'll go down this way, just to show you. New ladder, one solitary thing with a whole bunch of junk in it. So what I've done... Why is there bones here? Okay. That's a bad sign. Maybe he got up through here, which means this needs to be blocked off better. He obviously got into under the skylight. I could hear him when I was up there before I started recording, but I couldn't figure out where he was. But that's obviously where he was, just hanging out down here trying to get me while I'm screwing around up there. Anyway, as you will have noticed, I've flattened this area out here. I decided there doesn't need to be an access point on this side because there's a nice little natural stairway down here, and this will be my library room, and contain all of my junk for making magic stuff, and whatever interesting is over here will be able to be accessed through this way. Skeleton dying for some reason. And there'll be a door over this way. Now, I've got to figure out how I'm going to do this this farm here. I also want to incorporate some reeds into it as well. So if I can figure out how to do that, that'll be awesome. Now, I'm about to go re-watch Ko's one. It's been a few days since I saw his video when he made his little farm at his little ranch in that village that he took over, and I think that's kind of the design that I want to go with. I'll make like a little piston to release some water down that'll flush it, maybe 3 layers if I can, and I'll wash it out to me over here. I can just collect it all and then maybe use some ladders or something to climb up the sides and restock it. But anyway, I'll go watch that video and I'll plan something out, and I'll let you know what I decide upon. Alright, well, hey again guys. I have done something kind of silly. A little confession to make. I went off and watched that Ko video again, where he built the farm. And while I was there, he uploaded a new video, so I watched that. And then I got distracted. Ooh. Animal powers. Yay. I got distracted and ended up watching a bunch of statics videos. That's 777 static 777. If you're unaware. If you haven't seen his stuff yet, I recommend going and have a look. I'll give a similar plug to Co. If you haven't seen Co's World, it's an excellent LP series, but I'll assume if you're here, then you've also heard of that. Anyway, my stuff up was, while I was off watching those videos, I unloaded fraps, just to sort of speed things up while I was rendering the last episode. And when I came back and kept working on the farm, I forgot to put fraps back on. And so, yeah, all of the footage that was shot wasn't shot. So, you missed out on a whole bunch of stuff, but that's okay, I'll give you a walkthrough. It was mainly boring stuff anyway, nothing terribly interesting. First thing you'll notice is that I've done a lot of renovations around the base. It's starting to look more base-like. And here, I was trying to dig myself a bedroom, and I broke out into this little thing, so there might be something interesting here. I wish I was recording for this bit, because I opened this up and just got immediately flooded with spiders, and there was a skeleton leapt down and fired just as he was going through this little gap and nailed me in the face. Yeah, it was good. Yeah, actually there was quite a bit of action going on in the stuff that I thought I was recording when I was just sitting here talking to myself like a friggin' loony. Oh yeah, I was supposed to do like a big dramatic reveal and go, whoa, look, things are a little bit different. But yeah, I forgot. I cleared out a bunch of this dirt here while I was working on this machine just to give me a little bit more space, and I ended up liking it. It was this perfectly flat bit of stone here with just dirt on top of it, and I thought, well, why waste it? It looks pretty. I'll have to replace a lot of this stuff with smooth stone or something cooler later on, but for now everything's just kind of rough. I finished this machine, the farming machine thing. It's very, very, very similar to Co's one in pretty much every single way. I stuffed up the counting of the blocks, so this is where the water comes to, not here as I originally intended, but whatever. I've also put on some, what are they called? Reed farming bits on the side wherever I can, just to get a little bit of paper for the library, and also cakes and all that sort of rubbish. I had to close this up because when I was working on these stairs here, if you notice, these stairs are a lot more steep than they used to be. The ground level used to be about here. Anyway, when I was working on these stairs, this creeper's face just appeared in from the right here and just went, hey, boom! And took out a big chunk here. I didn't die or anything like that. I still haven't died at all. But yeah, this is when I sealed this off to make sure nothing from down there came up to visit. And then I went around here and sealed off this side bit as well. And threw a few more torches around the place. If you've noticed, I've put some fences with some torches on it because I kind of like the look of that. That will be the lighting solution when it's finished. Did I expand this, or did I show you this last time? Yeah, it's about the same. But I fixed up down here a little bit, and down here is pretty much as it was. Yeah, I have been out punching grass and trying to trying to gather more seeds for this big farm, because it's kind of a bit of a waste to fire it up without a full crop to go. But yeah, it's on its way. I'll dump a few more of these seeds down. I think this farm's pretty self-explanatory. Basically, you'll see there's 2 water source blocks here with pistons just beneath them. You can see the piston there. This bit here is powered by this switch. When you turn the switch off, the water's released. It floods down, knocks all the wheat off, comes back down the bottom level, and into my greedy little hands. And then I just go around and replant everything. Yeah. Yeah, cool, I can reach the back there. Awesome. I decided to go with these big sign things here because I was having too much trouble. I used Ko's door idea initially, but this just sort of seemed more logical. I don't really like using signs to block water, but I mean, everybody does it, so why not me? And if you notice, I put little nail holes on the corners just to be cool. What else have I done? Have I done anything else of interest? I intend to extend this skylight this way because now it's kind of wasted by this little walkway here, and I think I'll have to do something with this bed. I'll fix up this area, make it a little bit more presentable, and I might have to make a little room over there for the bed. I haven't worked on the library yet. Yeah. Hopefully, I'll check the video times of the footage that I have recorded for this episode, and I'll make sure that it's, at least 15 minutes because, yeah, I recorded quite a bit of stuff. So if it's not quite up to the time limit, then I'll go do some dungeon exploring or something to round off the episode. Otherwise, I will see you in episode, what, 5? 4? 5, because I just finished rendering 4. And yeah, until then, have fun, catch you later. Hey guys, check this out. This is the landscape on the other side of... Remember the cave that I spent the night in on the first episode? Yeah, just on the other side of that is this, and that is friggin' cool. When we're done raiding these caverns, I think we'll be moving this way, because that's just awesome. I've got it set on far render distance, so I'm not going to walk around too much with that on, because it will slaughter my computer, because my computer's 32-bit, and yeah, you really kind of need a 64-bit computer to be bothering with the... it even says in the options that don't even bother trying to play with the 32-bit machine when you've got it on far. But there's my base over there, the current base, and I think... ow! And the original cave is just here. So yeah, that landscape's just over that way. I saw that when I was running around punching grass, and I thought you guys might enjoy it. Anyway, I'll catch you back in a second, and I'll show you this farm in action. It still hasn't gotten a full crop yet, so I'll wait until the stuff grows in, and then I'll record it doing its thing. Alright, catch you in a minute. Alright, here we go. The crop has finally matured, with the help of a little bit of bone meal, mainly on the bottom, just to kind of catch up a few of the bits of seed that I only just planted later on after a lot of it has already matured. Put this little thing down the middle just to take all the torches off the edges of the farm, just because it looks better and provides a little bit better light. Yeah, well, let's do it. I have, well, actually, before we do that, because I'll leave that as kind of the climax of the episode, seeing as that's, the whole point of this episode is the farming, I will run you through a few of the things that I did while I was waiting for that bone meal to grow in, and, bone meal to grow in, dipshit. The things I did while I was waiting for the crops to grow. There we go. I dug out this a little bit. If you remember, there was just like a little bit of dirt here. That's where I got ambushed by a bunch of spiders and whatnot that were hanging out just above when I opened it up. So I dug in the side here, stuck my bed in there, and glass this off for a little bit of a view. And it lets a little bit of light down into that shaft. There is where we go down to get to all the cool stuff that we were, the dungeon and the mine shaft, that sort of thing. And here's all the crops grown. Down here, I've kind of cleaned it up a little bit, getting ready for when we put the library in. What I'm going to do here is put the enchanting table in the middle here on this pillar. I'm going to put the library bookcases around the edges like this, with a little entrance here, and I'll dig this down one so it's in line with these ones and fill it with lava, and then I'll put some glass over the top so the walking around bit will be over lava for lighting, and so you'll be standing on glass and lava when you do all your magic, which will be cool. And then we'll make all this a little bit prettier as well. And without further ado, I will show you this. I got distracted. This is just like a little infinite spring. Have I got my bucket? Yes, I do. There we go. Basically, gives me an excuse to grow one more piece of reed, and I can get water whenever I need it for down here, if I need it. So anyway, again, without yet another delay, we shall check out this machine. And go! Come on, I haven't actually tested this yet, but looks good. Alright. Thank you very much, Co. I decided to go with Co's design because it's nice and simple, it's very straightforward. I can do it without having to sit through a tutorial and keep checking and... Ooh, that's interesting. Huh. Oh, in case you're wondering, this little bit of exposed water here runs along the side there to keep the dirt hydrated. That's how I do that. And then the top one has got the same thing just along this side, just under this piece of this line of dirt is the water. So, well, that was cool. How much wheat do we get? 45 wheat. That's not bad. And we've got a whole bunch of seeds, so we can probably replant and then have a bunch left over. So, no, that's fine. So, yeah, I'm very, very happy with this farm. Well, where does that leave us? We don't have to worry about food anymore. Although I would like to get a little bit more variety in my diet. But that's just kind of a personal choice. I like to make sure that my avatar is healthy. But I think, well, basically we've got the choice of next episode either... Oh, it came out the side here. That's fine. Of either continuing with some renovations. Hopefully I won't do quite as much work off camera next time. Although, to be fair, it was by accident, it wasn't by choice. Because I was sitting there talking to myself for a good hour or so while I was designing. Well, not designing this, I was replicating this design. Or, more likely, I think I'll take a break from this stuff and head back down into where those caverns were, and maybe check out around some of the areas that I didn't really get to explore last time, and just gonna do a little bit more adventuring, and then I'll come back up and do some more housekeeping. So, alrighty, that is episode 5, and join me again next time for episode 6, in which we do something else. Alrighty, guys, thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to comment, subscribe if you already haven't, and like it if you liked it, or don't if you didn't. Yeah, alright, thank you very much, and see you later.
One for love, one for gain, for